All right, so I know 2023's passed. We've been in 2024 for a week, give or take. Uh, I noticed last week people were they were doing their movie reviews for best, worst movies and whatever for 2023. Saw a lot of Barbie, Oppenheimer, those kind of movies rating them. The Indiana Jones movie. I didn't hear anybody, which you know I gotta I gotta say, disclose that I only heard like two, or only watched two people's videos, two movie reviewers' videos, like YouTube movie reviewers. Neither one of them talked about Sound of Freedom. I'm not gonna say it was the greatest movie of 2023 or anything. I'm not gonna say that necessarily. I mean, if you look at it as just as a movie, it, a drama, had some action, not a huge chunk of action like people are used to with superhero movies and stuff like that, but uh, it had a good story behind it. But all in all, it's probably the most important movie that's came out past 20 years. Definitely the most important movie last year that came out. And it's because it's based on Tim Ballard's story. Now, I don't have to say much about it because anyone who's watched the movie, you know. It, if you know, you know. So ultimately, yeah, I believe it's the most important movie because it's about an actual problem that's going on in the world. We know that, but it helps shed light on that problem, and it's helping get people aware of the problem and getting involved in solving the problem. What other movie that came out last year that actually talked about a real problem, and was doing something about it? I can't think of any movie. I can't think of any movie that came out like that had a real problem like that it was trying to solve, that was actually trying to solve the problem, So, I mean, you could be honest, or they could have talked about it. They could have been honest, placed it somewhere. At the very least, an honorable mention, would have been good, because that what that movie has done and is doing is important. People need to people need to put they need to they don't need to, but they should respect that. If you care about the problem that movie talks about, you're gonna do what you can to talk about it. You're gonna do what you can to support. um I forget the name of the operation. I think Operation Underground Rail Railroad or something. I should look that up. Something like that. But seriously, dude, you know, that's an important problem that people should really be looking to solve. And, you know, more people should be talking about it, I believe. And su- supporting supporting problems like that. And like it's pretty much, I ain't got anything else to say. I just wish more of these movie reviewers would talk about it. And I understand why there's a lot of controversy behind it. There had been since it came out. There had been a lot of controversy since it came out. Just people taught, you know, being being on one extreme or another extreme, because the people just look at everything through through a political lens because they've been wired to do, programmed to do it that, to look at things that way. So ultimately, it's bigger than politics. Actually, there's a lot of things bigger than politics, and that is definitely one thing that is. If you haven't seen the movie, go see it. It was for a movie that had, I don't remember what the budget is. I probably should have looked that up before talking about it, but for the budget it had, for as many tickets that were sold for that movie and everything that happened, or how impactful it was and is and still is, you know, uh, people should be paying attention to it. People should be looking to solve that problem. People should be looking to contribute to those who are solving that problem, who are saving children, who are stopping these people that are doing those awful things to children, you know. And that's all I got basically. Let me know what you think in the comments, what you thought of the movie, what your biggest takeaways are, and if you if you're a supporter of everything that they're trying to accomplish, that they've been working to accomplish, you know, uh, go ahead and say in the comments, hey, I support this movie. This is what I think about it. If you, you know, that's basically all I got. Thank you if you watched this, and definitely, definitely be looking into Tim Ballard and everything and seeing what they're really all about. Appreciate you. We'll see you.